I've built hundreds of high-end gaming PCs, and here's 5 tips you need to know to make your next build easier and get better performance. Now, the first is that I'd always recommend building as much of the system as possible outside of the case. This includes installing the CPU, memory, and SSD into your motherboard first, and even making a start on the CPU cooler if you can. Doing this outside of the case makes life a lot easier, and you can take it a step further by testing the build outside the case should you so wish. My second tip is to leave your GPU until last. I know how exciting it is building a new gaming PC. You want to get the GPU in, but it makes life a lot harder. It blocks access for easy cable management and is not a component you want to knock or bash while assembling your build. The third tip is to pre-plan your cable management and try and spread it out at the rear of the case. I see a lot of people try and cable manage all of their cables into this central zone. This can cause side panel bulge, make it really easy to keep track of cables, and just becomes a bit of a nightmare. On the subject of cable management, I also like to use electrical tape to tape my RGB connectors together. This tape is non-conductive and it stops these connectors from coming apart. It's just a bit of a cheat code. In at number 4 is actually to try and power the system on before you complete all of the cable management. Very often a loose power cable can be what causes boot issues during your system's configuration, and doing this before you spend hours on the cable management can be a really useful tip. My 5th and final tip is to pick yourself up a really good magnetic screwdriver with a strong magnetic Phillips head. It's very common when building a PC to drop screws, and it can be incredibly frustrating. To save yourself the hassle, grab one with a magnetic end, and at least then you can easily fish any rogue screws out of the way. What do you guys think? Have I missed anything? Let me know in the comments.